me taking off the suit was a really good move for tonight. Just like the little like JVC logo in the corner, very subtle, very
definitely
casual. You know, you're inviting.
Does your look okay?
Yeah, no, good. Just polish you off a little bit. All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I just want to run through the flashcards one more time. That's right.
I've been studying, so I'm ready.
Okay. You're studying on the plane.
Yeah,
You ready?
all right.
Okay. Rio.
City in Brazil.
Okay. Really close. So it actually is Re-orientation.
Oh, yeah, I knew that one.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Okay. IDT.
I don't know.
Again, really good. That would be IDK.
I don't think.
Yeah, it's actually something that the JVs do. It's called intentional downtime. They do it at retreats. Okay. You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
Next one. I got this one.
Okay. FJV.
Franciscan Jesuit Volunteer.
Okay, all right. You got the second two. Just think hard about this one again. The French.
Forward.
You got it. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
You're gonna rock this. You can do this. Okay. Casa.
You know, I've never been very good at Spanish. House?
Good. Yeah. Okay. Also, it's a program that some JVs have. I don't know if there's any JVs there.
Oh my God. Okay, right. Oh, I got this one. AY, extra year.
Really close. So that would be why.
Oh, it's a year of our Lord.
Really close.
Additional year.
You got it. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready. Let's just do those other words really quick, and I'll be ready to go.
Right. So these are just some key phrases that we've been talking about that we think you should drop tonight. You know, it's something that people really appreciate in this kind of community. Okay. You ready?
If you feel called. If you feel called.
Right.
Like that?
Perfect.
Okay. Brother went to Jesuit college.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, right.
Right. You're about to go on. They're giving me the cue. Let's just do our tongue twisters one more time.
Okay.
Consolation, desolation.
Consolation, desolation. Okay. More. Consolation, desolation.
All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
You got it.
All right.
You got it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for having me. It's really just an honor to be here. My name is T-Bow Schreiber. And tonight we have a great show for you. It's called Who Wants to Be an FJV? Oh, I'm sorry. Who Wants to Be an AY? And how this goes is, this is a new recruiting tool we're just testing out, so let us know what you think. But we're trying to get our numbers up, and the way this competition works is that the winner, we're gonna bring the contestants out here in a minute, but the winner of the competition gets to stay on for an additional year of JVC. And you get a pay raise, and your stipend will be $105. So, but before we introduce the contestants, I just want to share a little bit about myself with you guys. So, what makes me a good fit for JVC? So, an important thing to highlight is that, being president really just runs in my family. I was in Madison last week, and I had an opportunity to chat with an FGV. Is that what they're called? Yeah, FGV. And she said to me, T-Bow, my JV year was really hard. And I said, yeah, I'm trying to empathize with you, but it's hard because I wasn't born yet. I told her I really can empathize with you because my brother went to a Jesuit university, so I can understand what that would be like. And I feel solidarity and consolation with you. So, also, I forgot to mention, Special Olympics? Did I? Okay, yeah. And then just really quickly, raise your hand if you're a JV. Great, that's the right answer. Alright, okay, so enough about me. I don't want to make this all about me. So I'm going to introduce to you our very own, representing the Society of Jesus here tonight, our youngest and newest member, Father What a Waste. It's great to be here to have you here.
Oh, it's great to be here. What about this year of mercy, right? Am I right? I mean, seeing God in all things, right? Like Snapchat, right? I'm a Jesuit, so I know the pop culture. I get what's going on. So I don't really know why they invited this old Jesuit to host this same show tonight. I guess the Pope was booked, right? But at least I get to wear my Jesuit casual outfit, which consists of sneakers, khakis, and this nice flannel. Can someone go bless some wine for me, please?
Oh, are we having mass today?
No, it's Wednesday. So without further ado, I'm actually going to invite the contestants to come out, so if you'll give them a warm welcome. First, we have Mariah. She is hailing from the great state of New Jersey. She is a grad of Boston College. Go Eagles, where she led multiple immersion trips and was involved in the service organization for Boston. Did you do Casa? Yes, I did. Give it up for Mariah, everyone. Okay, next we have another BC alum hailing from the great state of Washington. She is a registered nurse, and let me tell you, she is as honest as they come, because her salsa dancing hips do not lie. Give it up for Emily, everyone. An alum of the other Jesuit institution in Massachusetts. As a D1 volleyball player at the College of the Holy Cross in good old Worcester, Massachusetts, she is tall and wears her Southern belle curls proudly. You know what they say, the higher the hair, the closer to God. Let's see, up next, we have a young woman who is not a graduate of a Jesuit institution, but we decided to give her a chance anyway. We let her in. She's been trying to catch up by attending Mass twice a week now. Give it up for Katie. And last but not least, we have a Zag up in the house. Gonzaga, give it up for the Bulldogs. Athena is a proud Tacoma, Washington native, but spent many a years crowded around a keg over in Zag territory until she unfortunately developed celiac. Give it up for Athena, everyone. All right, thank you, contestants, for joining us here tonight. I'd like to invite you, and I'd like to invite the audience to partake in an ancient Jesuit tradition of intentional nose blowing tonight. If you feel called to take part in this is a safe space, and all are welcome, Catholic, Protestant, in this cleanse. Please, thank you for joining me in this. Very good. Without further ado, contestants, are you ready to begin? You're ready. Okay. For the first question, please describe the ideal emotion of a JV during the commissioning mass. Mariah. Thank you, Mariah. of simple living?
Ooh, me. Maybe. In our community, we've really been reflecting and really trying to understand our fork privilege. Some of the other communities in the Bay Area just really didn't understand what that meant. We tried to give them an opportunity to have a simple living challenge.
Wow, Katie, thank you so much for sharing with us. I have so much gratitude that you felt called to share that experience with us today. Thank you. All right, question number 3. Please explain the pastoral cycle.
Me. Put me on, Coach.
Hannah Grace.
Well, this is convenient.
Looky here. Okay.
Get my notes. So, step 1 experience. A lot of people in this room, I feel, can relate to meaningless suffering, right? Everyone experiences it in different ways. Some people can get crampy. Some people can get bloated. Socially, it can be a little uncomfortable as well. You can get frustrated, sometimes moody, tired, even angry. But then we move on to, an analysis of those emotions. And some people journal, they process externally, with other sufferers. And then we come to a period of discernment where you're like, is this really going to take over my entire week? And then you choose to make an action. Do I sit at home, or do I participate in light exercise? Do I get up, and do I walk to that CVS or Walgreens and get that rom-com and chocolate? Or do I stay at home? I don't know, the choice is yours. That's the cycle.
Anyone else feel called? I didn't understand. Next question. Contestants, how should you best reach out to a potential JV? Athena.
#JVC on the social media. Would you like me to spell it?
Could you please point that out?
Actually, it's #Dare to Change, not #the JVs.
Key difference here.
It's very important.
Everyone at Gonzaga, that's why we have so many of us here, because I did that. There's 3 of us here.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, your answer has been deemed incorrect. Unfortunately, JVC does not condone technology. Emily, do you have the correct answer?
You have to write it with ink and quill. Scroll, give to your carrier pigeon. And on the bottom, #Dare to Change with the ink.
Thank you. That is the correct answer. Contestants, for the next question, please provide an example of a spiritual exercise. Mariah. Stretch it out. You got it. Thank you for explaining to us the research exercise. I really appreciate it. Contestants, as your final challenge, please join me in following the Ignatian tradition of a spiritual examen. At this time, we invite the audience to accompany us through this journey as we nourish ourselves in the spiritual goodness of unpacking our bags and entering into the chaos of trying to unpack those bags while in tight quarters at an adult summer camp.
So if it wasn't clear, I will be leading the examen, and I'd like audience participation as well. Okay, so can everyone just close their eyes, get comfortable? I'm serious, please close your eyes. So we'll start this one, everyone's eyes are closed. Close your eyes. So, in this examen, there are 3 steps, and it's a little bit different than what we were doing. But we're going to come together and begin. Step 1. We're going to reflect on our week. We stood up for racial injustice. We spoke to and about solidarity. We advocated for each other, for ourselves. Mike, close your eyes. We advocated for our patients, for our clients, and we entered into one another's chaos. One thing that I want to go deeper with, though, and I invite you all to come with me, is this numbers category the Pope and everybody else has been talking about. Clearly, we need numbers in the church. People are leaving the church, and we need leaders. But what exactly does a number, what does that number mean? Who's a statistic? How do we decide who's a number and who is not? Which brings us to step 2. I'd like you all to examine what's in your pants. Do you have what it takes to really fulfill what it means to stand by Jesuit theology? Which brings me to step 3. If you would like to discuss this and the previous 2 steps, please come to Berkeley, California, to the women of Casa T-Bow, and we will watch pink smoke over the Vatican.